So, good morning. Here's our first function ng definite integration. So, integral upper boundary 1, lower boundary 1 half. Its integrand is 1 over x squared plus 1 quantity squared. So, mapansin natin na pwede nating i-expand to. And first is gawin mo natin i-move up mo muna natin itong denominator. So this will be x raised to negative 2 plus 1 squared dx. So next is i-expand natin itong function. So this will be 1 through FOIL method. So ito 2 minus plus 1 dx. So next is gagawin na natin yung integration for each term. So this will be open bracket, and integration nito is x raised to negative 3 over negative 3. Tapos ito magiging may ano yan, magiging negative 1 to. So this will be so may minus pa dito, negative 2x raised to negative 1 plus x, close bracket, and then the upper and lower boundary. So na i-continue natin kasi wala nang space. And next is i-apply natin yung difference ng upper and its lower boundary. So where is it? So the upper boundary is 1 minus negative 3 over minus 2 and 1 to negative 1 plus 1. And next is minus negative 1 half raised to negative 3 over 3 minus 2 1 half raised to negative 1 plus 1 half. Okay, plus 1 half. So next is i-add na natin or kukunin natin yung mga values ng may mga ganito. So this will be ito is magiging negative 1/3. Okay, ito is 1 raised to negative 1 is 1 pa rin. So this will be negative 2 plus 1 minus pag ito is naka-raise to negative 3, ito magiging reciprocal lang niya, or magiging 2 raised to 3 na lang. So this will be 8 times negative, so magiging negative 8 over 3 minus ito magiging reciprocal na naman, or magiging 2 kasi negative 1, magiging 2 times 2 is equal to 4 plus 1 half. Next is i-add na natin yung term na ito is magkakaroon ng negative 4/3, and ito is nagkaroon ng negative value or negative 37 over 6. May negative. Tapos distribute natin, making negative 4 thirds plus 37 over 6. So yung area or ng ang final answer natin is 29 over 6. This is the area inside the upper and lower boundary. So now here's our second function. So this will be integral upper boundary 1, lower boundary negative 2. Its integrand is cube root of 3x minus 2 quantity 2, or we can change this integrand to this. Three x minus 1 and 2 over 3 dx, since this is the index and this is the cube root. So next is we need to find the derivative of this 3x minus 1, or simply we can use the u substitution. So let u be 3x minus 1 and du is 3 dx, or simply du over 3. So now we know, so this will be ilalagay natin yung reciprocal nito sa front ng integral sign. So next is u raised to 2 over 3 du over 3, or du is equal to 3 dx man yung kanina, so u substitution. So next is apply na yung integration. This will be 1/3. Ito pag i-add natin ng 1 is making plus 3 over 3 is equal to 5/3. So kung reciprocal niya, ilagay natin sa denominator is making 3 over 5, and u lagay na lang natin para diretso mamaya over 3, tapos yung upper and lower boundaries. So next is cancel muna natin to kasi pwede itong ilabas. So this will be, labas natin yung 1/5. Next is apply the upper and lower boundaries from the value of x. So this will be 3 times 1 minus 1. May bracket pa dito, dapat brace na lang yan. Okay, 5 over 3 minus 3 times negative 2 minus 1, 5 over 3 bracket. So we can get here is 1/5 times yung nakuha nating solve natin dito sa term na to is 2 raised to 5 over 3, kasi 3 minus 1 is 2 yung base, and ito is making negative 6 minus 1 is negative 7 raised to 5/3. Pag i-compute natin to is ma-add natin to, tapos i-distribute natin or multiply sa 1/5, yung makukuha nating answer is 5.76. I think this is round up na sa hundreds. So that's the answer. And now here's our last function. This will be the integral upper boundary pi over 2 and the lower boundary 0. Its integrand is x times sine x dx. And now we can use the integration by parts or IBP. So in Daliate, first is from the trigonometry, algebra is comes first from the trigonometry. So our u will be dx and du will be dx, and our dv is sine x dx, or simply our v is negative cosine x. So now we can apply this to integration by parts. So negative, so this will be negative for the upper and lower boundary. U times v is equal to x cosine x, the upper and lower boundary, over 0 plus the integral of the upper and lower boundary cosine x dx, because this is the du is equal to dx and our v is negative cosine, and since negative can be multiplied to negative turning to positive, so they will be added. Next is find the integration of this. So x cosine, let's copy this, pi 0 plus the integral of this is sine x, the upper and lower boundaries. So next, let's apply the upper and lower boundaries in terms of x, or in terms of the value of x. So negative x cosine pi over 2 and minus 0 plus, here in the sine pi over 2 minus sine 0. So if we solve this, the final answer is this will be cosine pi over 2 is equal to 1, and this will be multiplied, and this will be 0, and this will be 0. So 0 minus 0 is 0, and the answer is pi over 2. That's all. Thank you.